see last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. Working Day Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstreet. Let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
This quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Graham down the middle. It's Moulton. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And the Noles will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. a run. The running back's got him. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to throw. It's leg way. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now, looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He makes the grab. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Over the middle, it's Odom. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to run this one in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it, a diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability.
Breaks into the clear. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Odom.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Noles are in the red zone now. It's a keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic on the BAT. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll He'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense are going to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He escapes the pocket. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we've got fourth and short.
And the Gators will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Seminoles. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it. And the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Pulls it in. It's Turner.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking for some space. It's Turner. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how...
Breaks free with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Dampier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moulton. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gators are in the red zone. Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he keeps it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To the air, it's Dampier. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Seminoles will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Fake, looking to throw on first down. Extending the play now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Has the first down and more. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
It's just a beautiful job of the right side of the offensive line, sealing the edge. Also give credit to the other linemen who were able to get out in front of that play and take care of the defenders on the outside. That's just great blocking on the perimeter.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Finds his man. It's Odom. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. They'll try the right here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's reeled in. It's Moulton. Refuses to go down. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Moulton. Got the first down and still motoring. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida State.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Throwing for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the QB will try again on second attempt. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down with a 37. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
After all, that looks deep left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the field as you can. It may have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on a design run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On third down, he drops to throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Pressure is coming. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line up now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Back. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's a challenging third down play here. Can the offense keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for a game-tying field goal? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down, and they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And it's good. He coolly handles the chip shot, and so we head to another overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Keeps it on the draw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on third and goal in OT? The back's got it on the pitch. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
That's a hat trick. 3 touchdowns in the game now for this running back, and the defense, they just haven't had an answer for him today.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Moulton. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Back to throw again. On the move now. No, he didn't get there. The quarterback keeps the ball. The defense stops him short to win the game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is